5 points. You sense that this crowd are determined to lift Celtic today at the start of a crucial run-in towards a festive season, and against a side which recently showed great organisation against Rangers. Celtic make 2 changes from the starting lineup at Easter Road. Moravcik, who was a sub, replaces Healy. Tommy Johnson is in place of Chris Sutton, whom we know has been carrying a toe injury. Bobby Peta has recovered. And you know how vital a player is to a club when he takes pain-killing injections to keep him going. And that description adequately fits Johan Mjolby, who's been a tower of strength in defence this season, and without him they look quite enfeebled. Dunfermline took 3 vital points in midweek, although last Saturday they were reduced eventually to 9 men in the 3-2 defeat at Tannadice. David Moyes does come back after suspension, having scored 5 goals this season. Moroccan Youssef Rossi remains absent. And Jason Dare is the man credited with a freakish goal in a game in midweek, and that will do no harm to the confidence today. The referee today, Mike McCurry. Well, I think after the Old Firm game that we saw last Sunday, Dunfermline, like any team, would come here sensibly feeling they might get the full brunt of a backlash. But I think any tentative defending across an 18-yard line would be tantamount to suicide. Throw down here be taken by the man I was mentioning, the preamble, Jason Dare. Stevie Crawford. Nice little touch there, just overdoing it though. Now Dare again, and that's in. Dunfermline have scored in exactly 54 seconds. Now, I think this was deflected, but no doubt about it that Jason Dare puts us in here. Talked about freakish goals. There's the deflection. But I think Dare is going to take credit for that. Well, I think the word freakish might be amply applied to that as well. Moravcik. I think Celtic have been badly missing this man in his best form recently. There's a tempting ball. Thompson. Back in the Celtic side as Tommy Johnson gets his first touch of the game, replacing, as I said, Chris Sutton. Just too much angle on that. It's Moravcik. Put that through, good play, Johnson. Now Petrov on the run, just beyond, and that's it. Beautifully struck by Moravcik, the equaliser. Dunfermline left, woefully exposed on the right-hand side. Acknowledges the adulation of the crowd there. Now this had to be kept down. Good run by Petrov. This is an excellent ball across the face of the goal. Now that's not the easiest of chances. I've seen a lot missed from that. But he kept it simply well low, drilled into the corner. Tempting ball there, Mjolby up for it. Put away there by Barry Nicholson. Caught out of position there for that goal. There was no cover in Moravcik. They run away from that again, and that's a weak shot. Well, a bit of confusion in the Dunfermline defence, and Bobby Peta, I think maybe slightly surprised he got that little aperture there that he could look through. Well, they really are plying Agat with the ball at the moment. Moravcik. Try to put it inside to Johnston, and he can't get the shot in adequately. Actually, I think Johnson tried to retrieve that ball. It wasn't an easy one to take. Very well. Didn't have much space to turn, but he scooped it up. Annoyed with himself, he didn't quite get clean contact. On to Agat. Will be all the time in the world here. Oh, look at that terrible lapse. He scored. Dreadful mistake by Justin Skinner. But having said that, that was still a very, very tight angle. Well, I think the reputation of this man preceded him, because Skinner seemed to be overawed by his presence. Look at this. Now, here is where he had to be deadly accurate and cool, and that combination put Celtic 2-1 up after 20 minutes. I don't think the manager will need to pile on the agony at half-time about that. Everybody makes mistakes, and he made one there, that's for sure. Three of them after it there. Moravcik wins. That's a good-looking ball to Petrov. Placing it back to Larson, just the way. That would have been a brilliant goal. Well, I talk about skill, but you also have to have a kind of combination of composure and nerve and audacity. Well, he had it in spades there, but he couldn't just slip it away to finish off what might have been one of the goals of the season. Watch this. He was again giving the ball away. Oh, it's no offside. Johnson going in on it. No, he can't put it away. He overdid it, and the Dunfermline defenders looking across to the linesman. You can see he went round one way, and then as it got back, so it was cleared off the line. And at that moment, Dunfermline looked as if they might be buried in an avalanche. Celtic getting back behind the ball. Dunfermline finding it very difficult to get any kind of opening here. Ooh, there's a hamstring gone, I think. Looks like Eddie May will take no further part in this game. It's a calf. Yeah, I think it was a calf. I think when you see a player like that, you automatically think of the hamstring, and there's a rueful shake of the head. Taking his time. And there's the half-time whistle. While 3 goals in it, and a really staggering start by Dunfermline. The man behind it, Jason Deere, who's now gone off injured. The goalkeeper left eventually with no chance there. That came within the first minute of the game, and Celtic responded as they were expected to, and Moravcik getting that goal as he came across there. And then Larson, the mistake right in the heart of defence. Skinner exposed, and Larson hardly misses chances like that. So Celtic go in at half-time after that surprising start, leading by 2 goals to 1. Well, as expected, Eddie May hasn't reappeared at the start of the second half, and Dunfermline have brought on Stephen Hampshire, trailing by 2 goals to 1, and already having made the substitutions, they're now at full stretch. Well, Jimmy Calderwood pacing up and down there, got that false dawn with that early goal, and then has had to suffer as his defence has been pounded, and of course he's lost 2 very important men. Lotte, Boyle. What's the cross got to be like? Moss is trying to get in there. Tries a shot in again, and a wild one. Van Nicholson, the real fullbacks, finished that one. Well, whenever he's anxious, he just takes a slug out of that refresher. He wants a bit of action. Thompson trying to get it through. That's a better run through. Johnson picked it up well, tries to chip the goalkeeper, and I may say Marco Rutenbeek remained admirably calm there, anticipating where this would end up. He didn't even go for it, and I think he was right. Over Petrov to Moravchik. In it goes, and it's touched away, and I think they both got in each other's way. They haven't had too many opportunities in this game, and it was just tucked away there. The pair of them could have had it. Positive clearance there by Volkeren. There's a run by Nicholson. It's not a bad ball. In there and just missed by Crawford. Well, it was sent right across here. And I think it was just too hard. The best chance they've had in this game after that opening goal of theirs. McNamara. Here's Petter. Running in straight in on it now. Fields for the penalty, and it's been awarded. Celtic get the penalty for that. Well, softish, I have to say. And the goalkeeper still won't give up the argument. Well, we're delayed almost about a couple of minutes after the protest, but now Henrik Larsson to take it. What a save by the keeper. Mjolby is up there, and the goalkeeper wreaks revenge. He guessed correctly and was down very promptly. Now he'll be annoyed with himself. That would have been the game over with, I make it about 11 minutes left. There's the corner, and Larsson almost gets it. It's a goal though. Johnson gets it. He'll be delighted with that. Substitute today for Chris Sutton, or coming in place of Chris Sutton rather, and down he went. Had to be courageous to get down to that, and as I said, there's now about just under 11 minutes of the game remaining, and that should do it. Well, that's relieved the pressure, and indeed I think he was feeling it in the second half, Martin O'Neill, with the way that Dunfermline were playing. Thompson stretched back the way there. Well, that's an indication of the kind of determination that Celtic have been showing. Mjolby not giving up, and indeed any 50-50 balls in this game Celtic have won. Heavy, and that'll be a free kick. And Larsson's annoyed with that challenge. I think Larsson is going to be booked as well. Well, Jimmy Calderwood's side improved enormously in the second half. Again, they didn't have many efforts at goal, although Crawford came near the equaliser, but there was organisation and good passing. But the irony is he's now watching a side 3-1 down. Hagat, run there by Petrov, he saw the gap. Squared well to Larsson. Tried to touch it inside there, and Petrov coming up in that, saw the opportunity, the goalkeeper did very well. Difficult ball, he just had that little bobble in front of him, but he smothered it. And there goes the final whistle. Well, a bit of a toil for Celtic in that second half. They could have the game well won and well out of the reach of the Dunfermline in the first 45 minutes. Well, Dare got the opening goal. A bit of a staggering start there by Celtic. And then Moravcik, who eventually was substituted, getting that opportunity here, which he accepted gratefully. And then inevitably Henrik Larsson given that opportunity after the slip in the centre of defence by Skinner. Then came that penalty incident. Bobby Pettit, whose running had bothered this defence, brought down. I thought a bit harsh that. Bit of justice in the penalty save, and a good one by Rutenbeck. And immediately after, rubbing it in came Johnson to finish them off with that brave header. The final score, Celtic 3, Dunfermline 1.
I'm delighted.